Yo guys, what's up? This is me, Beliala, Retrosac, or a Big Grippy. So we're right here and we are gonna do a macros guide for the Devourer Demon Hunter. I've seen a lot of you struggle playing this class, and so I figured out that I'm gonna move my mic first just so you can hear me, because otherwise if I don't speak directly into the capsule then we are kinda like lost, you know? But yeah, let's get this started. I made some macros. I'm do some more, and I've actually changed my spec a bit. I moved some points. If you remember, we used to have 1 point in a Fellfire Haste, and while this increases the movement speed, I found this one to be more valuable since you can stay in the short meta for longer, which means more DPS inside the meta, which is what we want to maximize in the short meta that we have. So we don't really want the speed there, and the glide speed 10%, you know, while it feels nice playing with this, I took this point instead. You wanna know why? I'm gonna show you later on after we get to the macros, but meanwhile, we're just gonna leave it hanging there, and if you want to, you can pause the video and you can find out which interesting interaction this has. If you don't, I'm gonna show you shortly after we discuss the macros. So here we are, Beliala specific macros. This one, I mean, just in case, I don't really play this trinket, otherwise, yeah, we are playing this. We play full mastery. I got the crafted fingers and neck. I mean, it does increase the eye level by a bit more than it should, but it's just for the stats. It's just more stam by the eye level, so I don't really care for it. If I could do all crafted, I would, but the eye level was skewed at this thing, so I did really just want to get the stats from the jewelry, and that's it. The mastery is actually what we are going to chase later on if we can craft with a proper eye level. Full mastery, no haste, and verse, yeah, you know, you already know. Yeah, and we kind of want to play for the focus in prison. We play this just so we can focus target in prison, the healer or whoever your focus is in arena. We get a focus disrupt. This one, same purpose, you just focus kick. Very simple macro. You could just have a look at it and copy it, or I could post it in the description, though I don't really think it's that necessary unless somebody would ask for it. I can create a document with all the macros there. Shouldn't be any problem if you guys request it. Well, this one is a troll macro. It's really fun how you can CC as a Devourer. With the spec I just crafted, I just moved the 2 talent points, and it's actually dope what you can do with it. The interaction is there. So we get one for the Void Nova and Kiss. I mean, this is optional. Those 2 are optional, so don't really get them unless you want to spam mode every CC like this, you know. This one is very important. You've seen me play in the last video and actually kite and go around people, just shifting around. This is exactly for it. It's add cursor shift macro. So wherever your mouse is with this macro, you move to without having to left click once you press shift. So this one is absolutely mandatory macro. It's really strong. What you really want to do with this is you aim your cursor further away from you unless you want to shift smaller distance, just so you maximize the shift distance. And wherever your cursor is, so for example, is here, I'll just move it here and shift, and it moves me out to the right side. So this one is absolutely mandatory. Here I got the mandatory add cursor as well, and we have a kiss there. You don't really have to have it there, but the first 2 lines of the macro are very OP. You just aim it at the floor, you press it, and it goes off. You absolutely need this as well. There's no way around it. If you want to play this to the max level as you can, and also in the arena, when the arena goes live, when you can play skirms, you really want to play this macro. Then we got arena 1, 2, 3 disrupt, so you want to have it bound to 1, 2, 3 for arena matches when you want to kick some important casts and you don't really get time to target anybody. We made a focus Throglaive. It's just the focus slow, you don't really need it. Again though, if you prefer to have more control over your character inside arena, you do want to have this because you can slow down your focus target. For example, a healer getting to their teammate from a pillar, for example, and you really just want to slow them and maximize that CC chain that already kind of like disappeared from the healer. They went out of the CC, so you just want to slow them. You have nothing else you do have this macro for this. And we get Arena 1, 2, 3 Imprison and Arena 1, 2, 3 Void Nova. Those pretty much are just so you can have more control over your character. Void Nova though, it's basically best to be used on the main target unless the main target is near a healer, which is when you can use a Void Nova on the healer and you stun the kill target next to the healer for a shorter CC. But you maximize that healers being CC'd, as the Void Nova is an AoE stun. You stun whoever you are here targeting, and all the nearby enemies around the target for 2 seconds. So the main target gets 4 seconds stun, the off targets around him get a 2-second stun, so that's why it's really OP. And yeah, let's get right into the improved Sigil of Misery and why I play it. There's really cool interaction, so if you were able to guess, then congrats. You probably are very outside the box thinker, or maybe not. It's actually very obvious. If you have a look at the cooldowns, the Hunt has a 1.5 minute cooldown, which counts down even if you enter meta. You go out of meta, this cooldown still counts and goes down, even inside the meta. So you're completely fine if you use it before meta. The Sigil of Misery, though, you have also on a 1.5 minute cooldown. So what this means, and it's actually, there's also one cool interaction that works alongside this. You have a Void Ray, which for some strange reason, if you imprison or a Sigil of Misery a target and you use a Void Ray, what happens is that this CC does not break. So what you can do with this interaction between the Hunt and the Sigil of Misery is, outside of the meta, you want to get to the meta as fast as possible. And imagine you just go out of the meta, you don't have really pretty much anything, and this is when it comes to 1v1s. In Arena it has a different purpose, you can also CC healer with this, but for example in a duel, let me show you what this does. The Hunt also rules the target. So I will show you on somebody that, well, it works on the DKs the best. We might lose this one though, the DKs are quite overtuned right now, but they are still balanced, I would say, just really hard to go around if you can't really land a kill. So we are gonna duel this DK just for the purpose of showing you how you can Hunt and Sigil of Misery of the Hunt and then Void Ray, just so you can build inside the meta real fast. It's really OP. This is pretty much guaranteed, and against the DK, they can't even use AMS on the Sigil of Misery. So that's the next cool interaction. This DK does not want to duel. Let me show you. Yo, rates. Can I do one interaction for the video? We're gonna ask this guy for an interaction on the video. We really want to see this. I'm sure you want to. I want to show a Hunt tech. Okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna ask this guy. Hopefully he's a nice guy. Oh, Mariatus is here. My little DK friend from the EU servers. He's really good. Yo, Murray. Recording a video. Can I test the Hunt tech? He knows the Hunt tech. I've shown him this before. Don't move, please. Thanks. Okay, we are gonna show it to you guys. So you really want to do this. You get enough Fury for the Void Ray. You don't need to, but you can. You can also stop a target just so you can live a bit longer for the CC to return. So you just do Hunt. Then you do Sigil of Misery. Then you Leap Slash and you Void Ray. It does not break. You can then stun off this, top into meta, do this, and get a kill. It's a clean. It's really clean. It's so fucking OP. Thank you. It's really fucking OP. What you can do with this is you really build into the meta real fast with the Void Ray. The Void Ray just shatters the souls from the enemies because of this talent point here. It has 100% chance to increase the soul to generate a soul fragment from the damage it does. Alright, let's do some 2v2 actually with this guy. Yeah, sure. And I'm gonna just discuss some more stuff with you guys here. We'll do skirmish and a 2v2 rated. Didn't he accept? Alright. Okay, so What we really want to do with this deck, I mean, you can also Void Blade somebody. I'm gonna show one more thing. I'm gonna test one more thing, please. So we do a Void Blade. This is also another tech where you can get into the meta. You need to have max soul fragments for this. This actually makes you immune to CC for, I think last time I counted, the max was like 4.5 seconds, so almost 5 seconds. Let me just generate this. Alright, we get full soul fragments. So what do we want to do here? Void Blade. Ah, shit. Okay, nah. Let me do it again. I double click. My mouse actually double click sometimes, though that's okay. I'm gonna get a new mouse real soon. We'll just wait for the Void Blade to reset the cooldown. So how it works is you Void Blade. Once you get to the target, you leap. You slash the same GCD as you leap. You pop into meta. You Void Blade leap. I mean slash leap. Or you can stun. I'll show you. Void Blade, leap, leap, meta, and you're still immune to CC. And you can even then hunt. And you're still immune to CC. Anytime you go into the air, you are immune to CC. You can't really get CC'd while you are in the air. Okay, so I hope I am recording. I am. We are at 11-minute mark. And my game might have crashed here. Hopefully it didn't, though we'll see. Damn, it might have. Well, if it does, then we might need to stop it right here, and then we go to the next video with arenas. We might upload 2 today, who knows? Whatever. Hopefully it did not crash though. Hopefully my whole computer did not crash. Alright. It did not crash, it just almost crashed. It's just the beta things, bro. But yeah, I mean, I never really showed you the stat prio, so yeah, this is it. I showed you the start of the video. As you can see, I only use the neck and 2 rings as crafted pieces of gear. I'll just reload quickly here, just so the game does not crash for real now this time. The embellishments right now, although it's not really easy to test them, as you can't really use the other pieces of crafted gear. I go for this one for the arcane damage, just so you can keep the rogues into combat, but we'll see what it actually does in the real scenarios. So yeah, let's do a little bit. We'll see what the guys have here, and we'll just relax a bit, you know. Here's the Landmer guy. Let's duel this guy. Let's see what it does. He's accepting the duel, so we're gonna sap him. Okay, we're doing the tech. We dodge this. We trinket this. We kick this. Okay, we go into the meta. And we get a kill. Very easy. Really hard to speak during the match, as it's a very APM intensive spec. Good duel. Yeah. So we really just want to avoid the CC as much as we can. As long as you don't drop from the air after a retreat, you are good. You don't get CC'd. So it's not really the way. Alright, we get a skirmish right here. So what we can do here, and this is, in my opinion, actually this will be a good comp, even with the tuning. If the DK gets tuned down, if the DH gets tuned down, it's a bit overtuned, in my opinion, with the burst that we have right now, but everything is just a numbers game. I don't really want to get into the numbers much, as anything can change. Though what is important to me as a Devourer DH future main for the retail when it comes out is pretty much how it plays, how it feels to play, how fluid the gameplay loop is, and that's what I'm interested in testing. But those 2 classes go together quite well, the DH and the Unholy, or possibly the Beast Mastery. So let's go into, let's kill Survival. And yeah, we're right here. We can pre-stack the souls in the match, you know. They don't drop down. They are not a buff. People think it's a buff, but it's really not. It's your class resource. I think it's not a bug, but we'll see, I guess. So you can pre-stack 31, 35, whatever, as I told you in the last video. We'll focus target this guy. We'll go into this. And yeah, we go there. I'ma imprison. I'ma stun him. Alright. We trinket a stun. We go into the meta. And we get a landing blow. We stay in the meta by using the void beam. I'm gonna use blur. I'm gonna just keep killing this guy here. He's not really much of a threat. Alright. I'm a hunt. I'm a hunt. I'm a hunt. Just keep hitting him. Shift away. They're not really much of a threat right now. We'll void beam into the stun. Yeah, and we get a clean kill. Were they using crafted? I mean, no, probably not. Hopefully they did. Though, if we see a crafted pieces of gear, then you know, I've been playing without crafted for the most part because crafted just skews the testing results. So hopefully you guys do the same when you queue twos on the beta. You know, we'll do one more and yeah, we'll cut it there at the second skirmish. We are already at a 16 minutes, so this might take about 25 minutes for this video. Hopefully, we'll see what happens there. And yeah, this guy is a Havoc. If you guys want to see a Havoc duel, this one is actually one of the harder matchups because of their healing. He doesn't want to accept. Okay, that's fine. I mean, not everyone is prepared to duel. Not everyone is really fully set up. They might be testing their stuff, you know. It's okay if they don't accept. You know, I've seen people say coward and stuff like that when you don't accept a duel, but people, I think, forget that we are actually on the beta realms, just testing out stuff. So, you know, somebody just could be looking at their talent tree and not really being interested in dueling. Yeah, and what is actually quite OP I found, if you play the Soul Cleanse, and I'm sure this is a bug though, and most likely will get hotfixed. I've reported it myself, but you know, you get a hex from the shaman, you use this, and you can actually use a soul ammo inside a hex, like in the last video where you saw I used it during the duel, during being hexed. I figured out, let's try it. It actually does work. It cancels the hex. As a curse, it removes the hex while you're hexed, so you can use this soul ammo while you're hexed. I mean, it would be fine if they left it as it is, but it's as it removes one curse. If you have multiple of them, you don't really get affected. You just remove one stack of agony and that's it. So, you know, it's not really that OP, but I'm sure it's a bug. As you shouldn't be supposed to be using a soul ammo inside a hex, you know. It's like if you are playing a mage, I'm a mage main on retail. I don't really play retail that much anymore. Imagine being able to use remove curse during a hex, or using Arcane Brilliance during a hex. It just does not make any sense. How can you buff yourself when you're a fucking frog, you know? And yeah. So let's duel this guy. He knows what is up. He knows what is up right here. Yeah, let's duel this guy. And we're gonna start off with a leap. Then we sap him. Stun. Then we do a hunt. Then we do a meta. And we trinket this. We do a sigil. We kick the Scorch. We slow him. And we pop a darkness on the burst. We're just trying to get a stacks. We'll sap him. Void Ray. Into a stun. Okay, we are gonna get bullied right now. This is really tough. This is really sketch. Right here. We might die. We might not, but we'll see. Kick poly. Okay, we lost. You good duel. that altar at 1% and block was cool. He actually played well. We were almost at a point of landing a kill as we had a meta almost ready, but yeah. This guy's good. He's playing G-Pi. I've seen many mages play this before. I'm not really sure if it's worth it. I've played mage myself, but G-Pi never really I tried. The fire mage though, right now has this bugged heat shimmer proc. I've tried it on my mage, it is like 400k during a bust with an instant score, so it's quite strong, you know. And yeah, so yeah, you know, it's okay though. It's he said he wanted to. Okay, he's wanting to duel again. Let's see what it does here. I'm gonna just do this in case he. Okay, I'm bullied. Okay, there's a G-Pa. Meld. Stun him. Get a heat shimmer proc. Sap him. Stop into meta. And we get a kill! Let's go! We'll get this heating up proc of him and get a kill right here. He did not have any code rise, but that's okay. Good duel. He really just likes dueling, you know. That's what it is. He dueled me twice. Like you know, it's really one-sided duel. I've actually dueled many mages. The ones that are good, they know how to block your meta. So it's really hard if they know how to play. But if they don't have a block or they are not prepared for the time when you burst, that's kind of fucked, you know, because then you win. You either burst them down or they block it and they win, you know, or you can manage to live somehow. So yeah, and we are at 22 minutes. Hopefully a skirmish pops, you know. We'll just do one more skirmish and yeah. So now let's see what happens right here. We're right here, and Elwyn Forest. All right, who do we? This guy. What is he gonna do against the warrior? You should not lose against the warrior ever as a devourer. Okay, so he's doing some reaps. He has 27 stacks. He's trying to run away from the warrior. He's casting Consume. That's a big mistake. If he gets kicked, he's dead. He used the blur during the spear, so that's good. Now, though he's not really kiting, he did use a retreat. Now he uses second shift. That's not really worth it. You really want to just get into the meta right now as fast as possible to stop the damage and burst him down. Hopefully he does meta. He used the Void Blade to pre-build the stacks. Now he's using a hand to pre-build the stacks. He's really doing a good job right now. Now he popped the meta, he get a kill, and he won. Yeah, he played as well. He pre-stacked his burst window for the Devourer bite. You really just want to Void Blade and the hunt before the meta, if it's possible, of course. If not, that's okay, you know. But really, against the warrior and the red poly, you don't really have any way of losing. I actually could show you against the red poly. This guy's playing a crafted gear. I should as well, right? I mean, if he accepts, I'm gonna pop into the crafted too. Recording right now, bro. Was gonna show the viewers how to play a red belly matchup, as Devourer should not lose that one due to kiting. He's playing crafted though. I need to do the crafted as well because, you know, then we are on an even ground. So now we are in crafted. What is he saying? How long for CDs. Oh, 145. Okay. I really don't want to keep this too long. It's 25 minutes. We'll just, if the queue does not pop, what we are gonna do, we'll just duel this red pally. I'll show you how you should play this matchup as the Devourer, and we'll cut it right there. I think that would be the play here. Did you make check? Yeah, I did. I'll just throw a duel at this guy, and we'll pre-stack. Okay, so we really just want to retreat, slow him down. You use the throw glaive a lot here. We'll hunt. Okay, we'll retreat, stun. Now we'll purge and slow him. You can really kite a lot here. We'll beam, meta, burst, and he did not bubble. Okay. We'll pop back into the stat stick gear here. I mean, I thought he would bubble, but yeah. I mean, the burst is really, yeah, he said he's overtuned. It's really strong, you know. It is overtuned, of course, but not by much. It should be bursty. I think we should have a bit more sustain, a bit less burst. That would be the perfect balancing ground, but at the same time, if he said he had no CDs, he accepted it anyway. If he had bubble, he would probably bubble it. Then I would need to kite, possibly use the meld on his burst. And then really just you want to purge, as you have a 50-yard range consume magic, you can just purge it. You purge the freedom. You use throw glaive pretty much on CD, so he's always slowed. You go around, you just shift. Use vengeful retreat when he gets close. Use a hunt and try to get the vengeful retreat proc as soon as possible, so you can get that CC immunity ready, so you don't really want to get hodged much. And when he gets close, or you can even just use a hunt and a sigil of misery. So here's the DK dueling me again in crafted. I'm not sure what is up with this crafty pieces of gear, but we'll duel the guy anyway. And if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. We just start with a reap, then we do a void blade, and he's not really playing, so we'll just do the meta here. You see, he got beamed inside the. Okay, now we wasted a void ray, and we'll shift away. Okay. I'm gonna just pop a stun, pop a blur on his burst, pop a meta, and burst him down. We'll do this, and we'll just don't let him get a healing on us, and we'll land a kill. He was AFK for a bit, but yeah, that's the matchup, you know. Yeah, so here's the video. These are our macros. I'll probably post a PDF of the macros in the description of the video below. I hope you enjoy this content. If you are tuned to want to watch more Devourer gameplay, then subscribe to this channel. It would be really greatly appreciated. I would be happy to help more Devourers figure the spec out. And yeah, when it comes to the like, leave a like if you want to. If you did like the video, feel free to do so. If not, I understand. Some people are just passively watching, and that's me as well. I rarely leave a like, so you know how it works. Yeah, so your support is greatly appreciated. I hope you guys have a wonderful holidays, and yeah, next video coming out soon. See ya. Be grippy. Beliella, Retrosec signing out, and yeah, see ya in the next video. Peace out.